Hi guys, this is going to be a funky read because I was doing some cleaning and preparing and dusting off my minerals, and I randomly picked these three, which are epidote. We also have arfsedonite and black kyanite. These are very special minerals because they are all truth tellers. So we will speak on some truths, or we will definitely uncover some truths today. The arfsedonite will work as a compass navigating through darkness, which is what most of the collective is actively doing. So I picked some support minerals for each deck of cards. So I kind of paired them to kind of balance the first three stones. And intuitively, they all came together. Of course, for epidote, I paired it with white howlite. For my pick of cards, if you watch them, you probably remember white howlite. We have aquamarine to pair with arfsedonite, with astrophyllite. It's very special stone for light workers to balance and navigate the dark night of the soul. So these first three stones are definitely gonna help us navigate the darkness, and these are definitely gonna help us balance it out with light and truth. So the last one I paired it with selenite, and they contrast each other very well because we need balance, collective. We definitely need balance. 2-2 on the timer. So I'm just gonna go through my deck that I'm still creating and adding to and taking away as I progress on my mission, which I've noticed in the tarot community, a lot of readers, especially those that have very strong intuitive powers, 2-2 on the timer, they use self-made decks because it's easier to do this from your own experiences, right? Anything you do, we learn best on what we enjoy doing and also implementing our own, ways of doing it. So when you vanish, you have arrived. When you burn without smoke, you have seen the flame of Father. When you no longer call, you are home. So collective, you are no longer begging anyone or calling anyone in. You are very isolated and you kind of vanished from everybody. You vanished to balance yourself out emotionally, and you're now stuck in this bubble of creativity and expansion, and you enjoy your free time, alone time, your me time, your self-care time. You really enjoy that part of you giving to yourself, and I'm seeing you being really happy from buying yourself little trinkets and investing in yourself rather than putting it into liabilities, right? So for instance, I have invested in some girly things because I had a problem with I'm too masculine, right? So I've invested in some press-on nails and some shiny stickers, and they just fill up my soul. And well, they were hard to put on, so I have to learn. But this one was supposed to be a flower, but it more looks like an egg. But now my light is too bright, so you can't see. But we're trying. We're finding new and better ways to get in tune with ourselves, collective. We do have the strength coming out, but I did pick up the deck in reverse and it did come out in reverse. So anything that Okay, so I was hearing, you have tamed the beast, you have tamed the beast, and there's nothing to be worried about because your confidence is being rebalanced. Because you are focusing on your projects, on your expansion. I'm just gonna put my phone on do not disturb because I'm so quickly disturbed because I see everything moving in my parameter, and it's really hard for me to then focus. So let's get more into it. Why did the Strength card have to show herself in reverse? Okay, now I'm holding it upright and the Queen of Cups came out in reverse. But I keep putting these upright because I'm like, no, we're not being overly emotional in this in this period of time. So even if you have been having these emotional outbursts, they're clearing out because you have a different perspective on how you see yourself. Like, you can see yourself from different dimensions now, and you can really notice when you are acting out of the character or personality that you know you are meant to be, which is less volatile in emotions and, you know, more balanced. Because the Queen of Cups and the Strength in reverse, it's giving me this Leo and Cancer and summer energy, where if you're watching this in a timely fashion, even though this is a timeless reading, there's something about next season, summer coming up, or just the inner sunshine is ready within you to start doing things, right? So with Leo going into Cancer energy, or Cancer into Leo, rather, it's about, with Cancer, it's about nurturing, it's about being that maternal role. We have Berta joining us. Hello. So with Leo, we have a lot more gambling energy that's coming in. So it's really necessary that we gather all the strength and all the confidence for this next season, because now that the sun is shining, or now that your internal sunshine is shining, 737 was on the timer, it's really, you are really firm in your decisions. You have made your decisions. Like, you already know where you're going to be, how you're going to act, and how you're going to react less and less and less in an emotionally unstable or uncontrolled way, because you have removed yourself from so many situations that have steered you off your path or kept you being a bit slower on your path. So we have a lot of these indulgence energies coming in, where we want to have fun, we want to feel the sun on our skin, we want to, you know, run around and get it. But for you, collective, for us, it's a bit more of intentional hermiting, isolation, and vanishing to recuperate from everything that we have gone through, right? We're still going through it because we're still balancing these energies of lost confidence. We're still reclaiming certain parts of us, and they're, you know, the older we are, the more parts are of ourselves are lost before we start reclaiming our power and reclaiming our essence. And our North Node, which is, you know, current life. A lot of people live in South Node, which means we're redoing the same karmic cycles, and we are having too much fun and indulging too much in the senses and in the material things and in the things that aren't important, actually. And for you, collective, for us, we have switched those importances to what do we want and how do we want our life to look. Do we want this new, I'm literally seeing a cloud that looks like a new moon, but if the moon was closer for thousands of kilometers. And it's truly about this new emotional cycle that we are creating. And before we go into the new emotional cycle, we have to clear out our old emotions, which is the beast wasn't tamed, or somebody's ego has taken over, or somebody has depleted our confidence through timelines or lifetimes or years of living, especially when it comes to family or, you know, friends, quote unquote. And because you have vanished, you are going to be able to move with great power and energy. It's going to be like your hormones are resetting back to the place where you started losing yourself. So you're getting a whole redo of your next timeline, is giving you an opportunity to feel young again and feel like you have a lot of energy again, and a lot of, you know, sacral energy being lifted, and the karmic ties are being cut, so you feel more free to express your femininity, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're coming into this divinity, but it's all about you. No matter who you are, you're going back to that teenage, or, you know, a teenager that dares a lot more, because your hormones are being balanced as you nurture and listen to your body and your mind and your soul and really take care of it. You are able to reclaim a lot of those powers that you have kind of not really grown out of, but they were laying dormant, so they have to be reactivated, especially when it comes to sacral powers, which is creativity, sexuality, femininity, and receptivity, and of course reproduction. So, hey Betty, you joining us? She's shaped kind of like in an infinity symbol. She's such a healer. We got the Four of Cups. So yeah, this is you, because you have vanished into yourself. You might not even see or care about people around you, even your old friends. Like, everybody's falling off, everybody's suddenly getting new friends or new projects. Like, everybody's kind of fanning out, and you have co-created this isolation from these people because you have had to go so into your apathy or depression or whatever, whichever, you know, mental constructs you needed to flick away from the way you think. It was all to rebalance yourself and rebalance your emotional volatility, because you are very emotionally and like intelligent in general, but a lot of these people that you have cut off have been swaying you emotionally, because you couldn't understand how are they not like you. And I'm getting the sense of dealing with a bunch of horrible people, so you maybe even feel like you don't have a bunch of friends, or you're willing to make new friends now. So Spirit is going to show you more ways on how to love yourself, so you can untangle your heart from this cage that you're keeping inside of it. Because I'm getting, you have been hurt in love. We all have, and we all process it in different timelines with different ways. We go up and down differently. We grieve, we deny, we're angry, we're still in love. We go through those motions in a similar way, but different, right? So for a lot of us, there have been sociopathic or narcissistic or even psychopathic people, and even though we have been able to see, you know, not just their karmic bullshit, but also see to their real essence of who they are. It has made us go inside ourselves that much more, right? Because we're like, how I always, you know, they always find me. And because the navigation through these emotional waters and through who, what, and where, like people, places, and things, like what lowers your confidence, what brings you to this state at all. This isn't me. I'm getting a lot of like, this isn't me, this is not who I used to be. And you may be even looking back to your 7-year-old self. Yeah, I don't know why, but you maybe saw that. Kind of wanted to fall away, but earlier I didn't want to look at it because I wanted to reshuffle and stop at 3 cards because they just fit in. But 7 of Cups, right? In the past, because we have 7 of Cups and 8 of Cups, you have progressed emotionally. You have learned your lessons. You have learned your karmic lessons, your runner chaser dynamics. You have figured out divine feminine, divine masculine. You have figured shit out, right? And it took you a long time to uncover all the veils, to uncover all the snakes, to bring down all the towers, to reap all the rewards, and you know, reclaim your dragons. And what I'm getting from this is you're in this almost maybe apathetic mood or bored mood, or just like, nah, you go have fun type of way. And you're walking away because as soon as you walk away, judgment comes in, right? We have 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and then we have judgment, and then we have the 2 of Cups, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's the 6 of Wands right underneath that. So a lot of fire, a lot of water energy. Scorpio I'm hearing as well. Of course, yeah, fire and water. You're just done. And as soon as you walk away from these last people, because you just, you know, the environments have proven, that you do not belong there. You belong on your own path, on your own compass, right? Because it's like, I'm seeing you holding whatever you like to hold or craft with, or like power tools like minerals, and you're just like, 3 of Wands energy, really. It's like I'm thinking long term here. I'm thinking what will make me happy long term. Lille Sven, come Berta, come. Hello. Hey Missy. Lille. So, you know, we do not fear primal energy here. We do not fear any types of healing. And what I wanted to say is I'm seeing you holding this compass, right? Something that you know, that you have in hands. Could be material, could be an idea, could be something. You have this internal compass that you navigate with. And the more you come towards yourself, the more you keep working on your self-care, on those little things that balance you out. And there's a lot of karmic interference, as you can see. Everybody decided now is the right time to fuck shit up. So you're holding this compass and you know where you want to be, you know where you're going, or at least you know you have a plan, you have a vision board, you have a vision. You have every tool, you have everything within you. You have that internal compass of looking for joy everywhere you go. Let's just do a quick close up with these ones to see some confirmations. What else, Spirit? We have the Knight of Swords. This card is a bit dirty. So I'm getting it's this season, right? This, if you're watching this and when the video comes out, or you could have Gemini placements, but this Gemini season, you really need to be careful. This is like the next month-ish, because we also have, I think Mercury is in Gemini. I'm not sure, correct me in the comments, but there's this genius energy going on in the ethers, and you, my collective, are so much more in tune now, like day in and day out. You are uncovering a lot of what's going on with the world, and even though you might not be doing spirituality or, you know, arts or super creative stuff, or you're a genius in your own area. So whatever you're doing, you are creating a better community or creating a better environment, and you removing yourself from certain environments, 21 on the timer, is exactly the point where you go back to reclaiming your power, because there's going to be a lot of mental mind games going on, a lot of interferences still, because the ether is full of different waves. Even though you might not see it, I feel like I can see 5G, guys. Like sometimes the sky is just overloaded with, it's like so many lights or waves or magnetic, you know, particles are in the air, especially in bigger cities or wherever we have more infrastructure and more vehicles. So you might be getting a lot more power from being near bodies of water and cleansing, even, you know, taking mindful showers, mindful baths, and putting in some herbs or oils, or however you feel intuitively pulled to. That herb is for a reason. Birds might be quite significant, and I'm seeing a lot of fertility energy. You are becoming a leader in your own right, because, yeah, Queen of Wands with the Five of Swords. You might even look like you have an evil plan, like you're cunning or something. Hey Betty, where are you going? Where are you going, snake? But the King of Wands is on the bottom, so you could be dealing with counterpart energies, or are just wondering when is this energy of mental mind games and, you know, narcissist gonna end? Like, when will I get my counterpart? When will I not be abandoned? When will I succeed in relationships? That's the energy. Just one more advice card. Hey Bertie, it's your skin. It's your snake skin. Yes. Let's just randomly pick one to close this out. Okay. Significant number could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and you could be closing out karmic cycles as we speak, or you have just closed out a karmic cycle. So you are now fully, can't even read my own writing. You are now fully online, beloved. The sequence has locked. You are seen. So the inner fire is just Phoenix moment, one after another, collective. Jump on this energy. I'm sending you so much positive energy that it reaches you, because you're going from vanish mode to fully online. And that's where you're going to thrive. We are letting the snakes out. They can go wherever they want, right? We're just gonna hydrate and put some press on nails or whatever you guys do. Love you, my guys watching so much. So if you enjoyed this reading or resonated with it, I don't know how. I feel like I have to close it out now before Berta decides. She's a Zmaitolovai, which is hard to translate, but dragon and something that rhymes with dragon. We have some wasps. So confidence. Look up wasp spiritual meaning. It talks about confidence and also the fears that have been within you are clearing out. Okay, she likes the candles. That is where you keep the fire. So yeah, Agni, right? Inner fire, digestion of emotions, ritual transmutations. This is the fire of conscious digestion that turns heavy emotions and old trauma into pure fuel. Ignites the exact moment you finish crying and begin creating. He's the guardian of rituals. He's creative monk. I almost said something. It looked like a curse word. Guardian of rituals, creative monk, and sacred passages. No, creative work. Sorry, guys. I need to start doing these in all caps because. Yeah, so you're having your rituals guarded. So whatever you do, Hello. She's a baby. So whatever you do, you have to focus on. Maybe the light. So yeah, this is a sacred passage in your creative work, and you are being brought a guardian of rituals. Agni will bring you clarity and warmth after density, burning away poverty or other stagnant consciousnesses. Your mission is to transmutate pain into light so others can do the same. Dora the Explorer. Inside. She just had a shed, so she's super explorative. And I don't think she liked me picking her up, but I stayed calm. And while we film, we will not be a Zmaitolovai, which is a dragon that wants to run away. Now she's watching me, you can't see her. Hello. She always keeps her tail just a little bit here so I cannot close it. Sometimes she just likes to like hang out here and just watch me. But she's so cute. She's like leaning onto her pool. I need a Berta cam and edit these. Oh, so sweaty. It's so hot in Slovenia, guys. Is it hot in your countries as well? Tell me in the comment section. Sorry. Hello. She's so cute. Just hanging. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye!